Yeah, I don't care about hiding it anymore. And the reason is because we are probably never getting back together. She did not think twice about all the time we spent together, all the things we did together. Nope, she truly did not care. So she dumped me. Things did not end on good terms, but you know what? It's good. Whatever. The point of this video is not to villainize her. You made your choice. Go ahead, live your life. I'm gonna move on, as every person after a breakup should. However, even if my lowest of lows, as usual, I find a lesson to be learned, which is what I want to share with you guys today. Now, a lot of red pill content creators tell you when it comes to breakups that she made a bet against your future. She thought she could do better than you. Now, this is not to say that women already have someone else in line, that they want to get with someone else and that's why they dump you. No, it simply means that she thought you were not her best option right now and that eventually she thought she could be with someone better. In other words, she was not seeing your value at that moment, or she's not seeing your value now. And you know what? I agree with that. When people abandon you, and oh god, I don't want to sound bitter, but when people abandon you, they're kind of looking down on you. They think you're not good enough for them. Because, I mean, let's face it, it's the truth. People only care about themselves. They stay with you because they see benefits. They see the benefits of staying with you. And once they no longer see your value, they just leave you like that. If they truly loved you, they would have stayed with you, but they didn't. I mean, just picture this: if your mom suddenly fell ill and she no longer could do things for you, would you abandon her? Of course not, because you truly love your mom. You wouldn't just abandon her because you're not benefiting from her anymore. That's true love. But the people that abandon you just like that, they just don't love you. Let's just got the bullshit. They don't love you. But let's move on from them. What do you do now that people leave you? They break up with you, they abandon you, whatever. Your first instinct, driven by your ego and your self-respect, is to prove them wrong. You focus on improving yourself, focus on improving your life, and you show them that they were wrong. And I'm not saying this in a place of anger. Breakups are good because they remind you that if you slack off, even for just a little bit, people will stop seeing value on you and they will just leave you. Now, they are good, again, because they basically tell you, hey, get up, it's time to work aggressively on yourself once more and improve. I mean, listen, you could just stay holed up in your house where you feel safe, wallowing in self-pity and all of that, and it's part of the process. You should do that. You should give yourself time to grieve and whatnot. But I say, give it no more than a week. That's all you need to grieve. Then it's time to get up, set a routine, stick to it, be disciplined, and improve your life. Do whatever you got to do to move on. And the main thing here is, again, to focus again exclusively on your self-improvement, on bettering yourself, on leveling up. Go to the gym, eat healthy foods, go for a walk, talk to your family, your friends, go to therapy if you need it, start a new hobby or activity that you haven't been able to do or you haven't decided to do yet. Now is the time to do it. Just whatever you do, don't let yourself go. Don't let yourself go. Don't fall. It's time to get up and work. Now is the perfect time to do it. That's why I've been saying breakups are good, because they teach you that you are not allowed to slack off on your self-improvement. You got to keep going. And another part of it is that if you're feeling anger, sometimes you do feel anger after a breakup, that's good. You should use it as fuel. use it as fuel until you become the best possible version of yourself. Just whatever you do, don't let your anger consume you. Don't let your anger become bitterness. That's the most important part. Don't be bitter. Just be angry, but use it as motivation. Now, I'm not saying that if you level up, people will come crawling back to you, asking for forgiveness. And although it sounds good because part of you kind of wants to take revenge on them for doubting and ultimately leaving you, just remember, and this is the most important thing I want to say, you are not doing self improvement because of others, because you want to shove it in their faces. You are doing it because of you. The goal here is to move on, become a better version of yourself. Prove, not to them, they don't matter anymore, but to yourself, that you are more than capable of digging yourself out of the hole you've gotten yourself into. Prove to yourself that you are able to get up, fight, and win. You are stronger than this. As cheesy as it sounds. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. If you're going through a hard time, don't give up. Now is the perfect time to grind even more and level up. Be fair to yourselves, guys. Goodbye.